minutes. Well, however long. Alright, looks like we are ready, and I think we're about to have the reset.
Oh yeah. So.
And now Shaker will be happy because the banner will go away for him.
Yeah. So, we're about to start. One more restart, and then we are live. Oh, I can't wait for this match. Duplex Archaea, I think that's top match today.
We'll have to wait and see. We've seen some really good ones so far. But I think you might be right. Looks like we do have a pipeline hive start. The pipeline RT is not connected, so hopefully they notice that and put that sys down.
Yeah, I think that happened on every match we saw so far from Pipe. And here we go, he's systing up so he knows exactly what's happening.
And there is the sys. We do have Zico going Gorge in the pipeline hive room.
So we do
and
have...
we have the immediate hive drop.
Yes, so they stick to the strategy, and I think that's the most common strategy for aliens, just drop the second hive. You rarely see...
And it looks like Duplex may know about that. Look at that, they're crouch walking through system waypointing. All four of them.
Yeah, they're being really silent, trying to surprise the aliens, but there it is, Skirking, spotting all the Marines, so they know what's happening. You see the Skull is coming back immediately, trying to defend cargo. Because they did not go for Gorge, not dropping Hydras. There we go, Scryme, now the only Gorge. But taking some time. We do have fast phase take, so they're just camping here, waiting here, getting the power node up, and then drop a phase gate. So I think that's it, just waiting for the phase tag to research, to finish up, and then go for a big hive push. But it gives enough time for Team Archaea to set up an ambush. We see already 4 aliens here. Tane, Korru, and Shrevnik's already waiting around the corner. Here we go, phase gate. So this is gonna be a really important push for them. 1 alien already down, Korru going alone. And they have to wait for the Marines to go inside. Aliens will be much stronger inside.
Archaea doing a great job of setting up to attack. They're just waiting for as many people as they can and waiting for the right moment.
I'm kind of thinking of what would happen if Marine would have sent just 1 to cap. He would have joined up in the cargo way right now. But here we go. Aliens are pushing in. 1 going down. Trevnik, Seiko left.
We do have 1 Marine down, but still 4 up. And we have Tane already on the phase gate in Y junction.
Yeah, Tane is trying
He's going to cut their escape route.
And trying to cut the reinforcements, more importantly. But we got people phasing out. Tane doing a good job there, cutting the reinforcements. And the Marines are splitting up. 1 alone going to the dome side. Chosen there in the big hallway. But all the time is working for the aliens. We got Leap about 60% finished, and when Leap finished, I think it's much easier for Archaea to defend cargo. So the time window is running out for Duplex. Oh, Duplex is taking long, maybe way too much time here. Joe's alone against 2 Skulks, taking down 1 of them, but the second is too much.
And they're only on 2 RTs at the moment. That's not a great amount right now. They do have another capper putting up topo, but at the same time they're losing western skylights. So this attack is costing them resources.
Yeah, that's a big issue. I think they could have tried to cooperate 1 capper at the start, capping the west side of the nodes, west, overlook and sub, and then join up the phase gate team, waiting the whole time for the phase gate, because you saw at the start they were all sitting here for over 1 minute. They gave enough time for just 1 guy to cap the west side of the nodes, and then join up. But on the other hand, 1 less Marine could be dangerous if the Skulks takes down the team before they can drop the phase gate. But as it seems...
Yeah. That phase gate is going to go down. There it goes. Wiry does manage to phase through and gets 2 of the aliens down.
Whoa!
Look at that. He is 7%, but here come 2 more Skulks to finish him off. It'll just take a Parasite.
Still amazing shooting by Wiry, taking down 3 Skulks alone after phasing out a grinded gate.
And look at this, we have Tequila in pipeline working on the hive, but here comes a wave spawn and Tequila goes down.
Or maybe should have tried to go for the harvester, but there's also a lot of hydras around and clocks. It's really tough to get in here to do damage. Okay, as you pointed out, it's a really tough situation now for Duplex because they did not cap any or many rest nodes from the start, and that really hurts them now. So what I might be trying to do is get a phase gate and system waypointing, just as I say, they drop it, because from here they can try to cover up sub-sector and double at the same time. Problem is Archaea is on top of things already here, clearing out all of his marines.
Yeah, Archaea's doing a great job. They even left that ghosted phase gate there, so it's tying up resources.
But killing the power node. Which is also really smart because it takes way more time for the marines to put up this phase gate. They have to weld the power node first. And especially without welders, this takes a long time.
We do see 3 marine pushing through Topo. They're losing their... Just power nodes are being attacked right now. It's still surprising by the aliens, but it does cost the marines time if they ever push back into those rooms that the power nodes go down in.
Oh yeah, Terrain is also working the power node near the neck. Maybe they know what marines are trying. Seeing those 3 marines coming here, I think they're thinking about the possibility putting up a phase gate here and taking down the power node also gives them time. Oh, Scrying taking some damage here. Nice bait for the marine. Oh, no way for Tequila to survive this ambush. So Marines
did manage to get up to 5 RTs. It's a good number for where they are now. They don't have much field presence though, so they can quickly lose some of those RTs if they don't get pushed out onto the map.
Exactly. That's why this phase gate and sub-sector is really important now to get up. Light manages to get it up alone. The aliens are coming in too late. So with that phase gate they could hold 4 extractors at least for the long-term game. And that's a number we can work with. Also got mines on the way to support this phase gate, but we got Seiko and Tane already on the gate working, but Joe's and Icefield joining in.
We do see a little bit of marine pressure going on in emergency now, so they really want to get down that 3rd RT. The 3rd RT lets the aliens get a fades and etc. up a lot earlier than they would have otherwise.
Yeah, that's true.
But these aliens are defending it viciously. We see Skugan and Trefnix both working, and they do get wiry down.
Nice job also by Tane using defense here, working on West Skylights and Overlook.
The aliens are using drifters very wisely. They have a drifter in Y Junction there to catch any marine advance on cargo before it happens. They'll give them a little bit more time to advance, to respond rather.
So what do you think will Archaea do next? Because they're saving up tons of resources now, 60.
Yeah, it appears they're going for the Onos egg, if I had to guess.
It's kind of popular.
Matches recently.
Yeah, we saw it a lot in the recent games.
Marines are dropping double. They have 2 RTs down and a phase gate. They're going to try to get the phase gate up first, of course.
Marines only sitting on mine packs. They have some mines around the phase gate. Yes, there are some.
Here comes a big push on subvector. We have 3 skulks pushing in there.
Oh yeah, they really want to take down this phase gate, and it's just 1 mine pack I've seen so far. Shouldn't be any problem for them. Oh, Joe's just facing in time.
Tane hits the mine, and here comes Light from behind.
Oh, this is up to Joe's and Light now to save this phase gate. Lots of Skulks, really low on health, but nice job by Skug in taking down Light.
Oh, there's another mine. I think Jaws had placed that on his last trip.
Oh, he needs to survive. No! Oh, Skugging, that kill was really important. So Light cannot redrop a phase gate. We see 2 more Marines in double, so they only want to get more extractors up. They're sitting on 6 or 7 extractors active now. But on the other hand, it's really late in the game. They had just for the first like 5 minutes only 2 or 3 max.
They haven't even built an arms lab yet, so we're not going to see upgrades anytime soon. They are on 63 resources. There they go. They just dropped a 2nd command chair. I think they're going for a jetpack rush. They're skipping the upgrades to get jetpacks early.
I have a feeling there's a big cow on the way. Scrime just went for the honor sack.
Yep, we see Scram coming through maintenance into towards cargo with his big Onos.
We got 2 Skulks working the power node in double, but too many Marines phasing in, no problem for them to saving them. And by holding double phase gate and subsector phase gate, they're sitting on 7 extractors. This is quite a huge number. You can
6 now. Topo goes down.
Oh yeah, indeed. I think Topo, you shouldn't bother about Topo because 6 are far enough, and sending Marines to Topo, I'm not quite sure if you can do that, afford that. Because having 3 phase gates is tough enough to defend.
There goes the second command chair. I think we're going to see, there it is, the Proto Lab has dropped already. They're definitely going for a jetpack grenade launcher rush. I think they have cargo in mind, because it's a very vulnerable room to that.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And here comes the Onos. Tequila luckily spots it early, so we have 2 Skulks, a Gorge, and an Onos pushing towards subsector.
And the Marines don't know yet if they go for double or subsector. We have to see. Probably subsector as it seems Scrime. Yeah, he's going in there. Just one Marine light, he's hiding, look at that, he's hiding behind the RT, just giving up some time before. And probably sniping the Gorge after that, he's just waiting.
Now there's an Onos on that phase gate. It's going to get very hard for Marines to phase through and not immediately get killed. We do see Ice Wiry and Jaws come through. They're working on this E, but the Onos is at 70% health still. 50%.
Yeah, he will escape. The problem is...
won't, though.
Yeah. No problem. With the Gorge Shield Plus, there's no weapon upgrade yet for the Marine team, so they don't do that much damage for the Onos. Oh, but they're really trying to. So again, we have 2 Skulks in double working the power now. But you got Light phasing in, getting taken out, but too much Marine presence in there right now. So the first upgrade finally is on the way. Armor 1 is there, about to finish soon, and jetpacks will be up soonish. So yes, as you talked about, this is probably gonna be a GL jetpack rush on cargo. And then beaconing them out after killing it. But the time window is going really close for that, because as you can see, Tane is 44, Skuggen 45, and 43 res, so we'll have 3 fates soon. If
There we go, the Onos is back on the phase gate and shipping. Or sub-axis rather, sub-sector.
Oh yeah, he's using nano shield to try to keep it alive longer, but the problem is that Onos is doing too much damage.
Just an update from the tournament, we do have HG up on keyed 1-0.
Command station taking damage.
So losing that CC is really a big blow for Marines. They're really basing on it, but they do have jetpacks already. So the timing is okay, but I cannot re-drop jetpacks, re-buy them when they lose that CC. And looks what they are doing. They're not deciding yet what to do. They should phase into double at least. And save
They
that.
got a phase gate up in the neck. I think we're about to see a push on pipeline.
Oh yes, indeed. I didn't see that. So they're trying to be sneaky, not phasing in somewhere. But aliens should be wondering where the Marines are. They're not coming for sub. There's no one in double. They noticed that. But it might be too late. They're already pushing for pipeline. This hive will die really fast. And the aliens are all out of position. The Onos is completely on the other side. They're dropping sub-secret. I think that's the best thing they can do so far. Because they're also researching Blink. Starting the... Oh, there we go. Blink research got cancelled. And there comes the beacon to save the Marines. Really nice. So they can all re-equip and just go for the next hive. They could try to kill Subsector now.
Subsector is not up yet, so any new spawn in Skulk will not have leap.
Exactly, and also Blink got cancelled. So the upcoming fates like Koru and Tane is also already hit the 50 mark, like Skuggen. They cannot really go fate because, well, they could, but it will not have Blink. And this is a big issue. All they have is Carapace.
Here comes a push on cargo. We have 3 jetpackers moving in there. There is an Onos catching up to those jetpackers, coming from behind. Jaws is about to be very surprised by that Onos. There he goes. He is down already.
Oh yeah, that Onos jumping up, killing jetpack is something you don't see really often.
He was able to catch up to them. He was up in double by the time he got into cargo, and he got down there real quick with charge, I believe.
Oh, they're losing too many jetpacks possibly. Oh, Light killing himself with the GL. Oh my goodness.
The hive is down to 35%. Subsector is not built yet, so this would be a huge loss for the aliens to lose it. Zico is gorging though. You can see he's in an egg right now. He's going to pop out and start healing that hive up. There it goes. It's down to 28%.
Yeah, but the problem is they cannot rebuy all the lost jetpacks now. And this is a big issue for them. for Marines. They lost tons of resources, they lost 7 extractors in total, and they will not get a second CC because Pipe, the phase gate, went down, the power node got killed, and well, Subsector is already an active 5 in there. They even dropped Pipeline now. So I think losing all that jetpacks in cargo was a nice try, but kind of an all-in move there, because it did not go for a second CC anywhere, not like in Pipeline. They could have tried to. But without any jetpacks coming into cargo, with an Onos, with 2 hives active, with Leap, with Fates on the way, or should be at least. Oh, still no Fates on the field. Or Blink research yet.
So they do have the 2 hives up, and they've dropped a 3rd hive. The Marines know about the 3rd hive. They do still have a phase gate outside the pipeline, but it's not powered at the moment. They have to get that power node back up if they wanted to phase through there.
Yeah, I think that's the only chance for them, because hitting Subsector is now really tough. Cargo and Subsector has a close route to each other to defend, also with Leap, and an active 5 also gives you healing. But hold that thought, we got a big alien push here with an Onos leading the charge, and also Skulk and Gorge and everything. Oh, looks like Virus still has 1 Shepherd alive. And they're scaring the Onos away.
Icefelt tried to get power up on the neck, but he was taken down by Skugan. So that phase gate is not powered and is going down. It's at 60% and falling.
Obviously, yeah. Tequila is trying to do this job. Skugan's still alive. This is an issue for him. Trying to build a power node is really tough there. There's also a Harvester with lots of damage. So he has to choose what to do, and he's choosing to trying to get the power node up. And Skugan is playing really smart. He's not engaging. He's just keeping him busy, so Tequila cannot build the whole time. Ah, but there it goes.
Good job by Tequila. That power node is going up. It's almost all the way built, but here comes another Skulk.
Oh, 2 more Skulks. Oh, there we have another push to Subsector. All the aliens tried to go for Pipeline. This is really good by Tequila. He actually distracted all the aliens so they can work on Subsector. They do have weapon 3 weapons on the way, so this hive could die really fast. Oh, but all the aliens are coming in. This is gonna be really close, but I think they should be able to defend it. And we got Tane as a fate in there. Viri trying to escape, but no chance against that Onos. He got charged down.
And now we see Pipeline is up fully. It's going to be very hard to take down now. Subsector is down to 38%, but I don't see many Marines heading that way.
Blink is almost finished, so those fates will be really effective soon. Whoa. Is the Onos still alive? Scoop. Where's Crime?
He jumped in the hive.
Yeah, he jumped in the hive, I was wondering.
A great way to defend hive is to have your commander be an Onos in it.
Yeah.
Attack comes, you just gotta jump out.
How does he fit in there? So Blink just finished. 2 fates in the field, and Archaea fates are always really scary as hell.
We do see the Duplex is sort of expecting that. They've gone with, just got shotguns up right as weapon 3 come up. So they're going to be fighting pretty hard on these fades.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job so far. Trying to work as best as they can from the situation they're in.
Here comes 2 fades in the emergency nozzle with 3 Marines there. None of them have shotguns though. It's going to be very hard to kill these fades without shotguns. Jaws stuck between 2 fades. There he goes.
Looks like we're gonna have another Subsector push.
Yeah, the phase gate is up in the overlook. But here comes the Onos. They're going to be in trouble here.
But Trefnix did scout it.
Oh, look at this. We have 4 Marines chasing that Onos. He's got 70% though. He's in good shape.
Oh, that's a lot of bullets.
He makes that turn though.
And here they come in. Big push by Duplex on Subsector. Needed to get us down. Trefnix just here. Did not heal the hive earlier on.
Oh, fade down. Dugan goes down.
Wow, really nice. Still, the Onos is also low, but the hive is healing him, so it's not really a valid target to do so. They need to kill the Gorge. Trefnix is really low on health.
At the same time, the alien are putting heavy pressure and double. The phase gets at 60% and falling. Tequila does spawn through, but he goes down.
Oh yeah.
They're down. They've lost double.
And they're about to lose the phase gate in Overlook 2. Without any phase gates, I think this game is pretty much over, unfortunately. Oh yeah, there's way too much alien around this gate. There we go, Overlook is down. Marines do have 5 extractors, but you cannot really count double. Once this power node will go down, they're sitting on 3. On West, Skylights, Topo, and Marine start.
Yeah, it's going to be very hard for these Marines to come back now. If they could just get a second CC up, they'd be in a lot better shape. But at this point in time, every hive location is fully secured.
Yeah, I think it came really down to this cargo push, cargo hive push, where they lost all the jet carriers and did not have the CC back up. That
yeah,
was
if they'd been playing a little bit more conservatively and then had gone and secured pipeline and got another CC back up, I think they'd be in much better shape.
Yeah, that's true, because they had lots of resources, they had lots of team rest. You can see it also 46, 50 personal rest. They could have afforded lots of jetpacks. And they're not bad on upgrades. They do have weapon 3. They're about to get armor 2 at the moment. But yeah, they went for the risky move in cargo, and unfortunately failed with that. Or, to put in other words, Archaea managed to defend it.
We do see they're trying to get the power back up in double. They're not out of this yet. They're still in their fight, and they do get the power back up. That puts them at 5 RTs. That's a good amount for Marines.
Yeah, 5 RTs is nice, yeah.
Tequila is slowing down Zico and Tane right outside double.
Oh, we got a sneaky phase gate. Joe's, look at that. He's building an inactive power node. So there will be probably one more base rush, because they need one of those tech points. Really.
Yeah, if Jaws can get a phase gate there in the neck, that'd be very useful for him.
Yeah, they could pretty much sacrifice double for it. Just all phase through, and maybe that's what they're doing. Scrime working on Virate. Lonely Shotgun, and no chance against that on us. And here goes double. They should recycle, and I think they just did. And the phase gate is up in the neck.
And they're losing the phase gate in double again. But they may not care about that. They may just want to get into double or the pipeline.
Where's
let cargo be a distraction, really, or let double be a distraction.
Oh, look at that! Why is the phase gate not powered? It's not working. Do they have a phase gate in base? Oh, they're just building it. Ah, they lost it somehow. I do not know why, but here we go. The aliens are coming for the base. Whoa, it's a big train coming in, but they're losing some time in West Skylight. So the Marines do have a small opportunity, time window to hit pipeline. The LNC, they need to go to base instantly to force the beacon. Because the hive is going really low, it's about 40%. Commander needs to
Here goes their observatory, it's going down. They're not going to be able to beacon. They're going to have to kill this hive and then go phase back through. They got to hurry though.
Yeah, it's already getting grinded, it's going really low, and I think this is going to be GG when that dies. There we go.
Yep. They're actually, the best bet now would be to kill themselves and start
yeah.
IPs. But I don't think we're going to see that happen. They can't even drop the second command chair because the infestation is blocking it.
And there we go.
So that's 1 up Archaea over Duplex.
Wow. But Duplex gave a real good fight to Archaea. You know, after they researched jetpacks and pushing for the hives, and killing pipeline even, that was the point where you could think, oh my god, they're actually about to win this maybe. But Archaea is a pretty seasoned team, pulling back everything they can.